For all the examples we've seen, him suing Showtime for $300 million, him foreclosing on multiple properties, him losing on investments on multiple properties, him buying a lot of depreciating assets, and him all of a sudden looking to box very much in the year 2026. Floyd losing money Mayweather, as the chatter says, is in dire straits financially. Now again, is he got more money than me? Yeah, but he also spends a lot more money than me, which is why I thought him coming back to fight Manny Pacquiao, I mean, it made dollars, so sure, it makes sense. But for him to put his pro record on the line means this is really bad for Floyd. Well, turns out it could be as bad as we thought, or potentially worse. Or in some form of getting this fight together, misspoke to one of these guys. Or Floyd Mayweather is trying to Netflix.
Obviously, signing multiple deals and getting in advance and having them pay you ahead of the fight. I mean, like, is that normal? Does that happen?
I mean, you.
Nah.
Hey, yeah. Ocho, I've known players that they burn through their money. They take out an advance on next year's salary.
Nah.
Yes, you at this age, you gonna put that undefeated record on the line? That's his whole thing, Ocho. The whole thing is undefeated.
Yeah.
The whole time. That's why he said it. No. Manny said, no. I want to be the one to put that one on there. I want to put that blemish on that record. No. This ain't no exhibition.
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s handling of a potential rematch with Manny Pacquiao is now under heavy scrutiny, and the boxing world is on edge. Pacquiao has publicly accused Mayweather of taking an advance payment without committing to a real fight, making it clear he's done with delays and excuses. He's now issuing an ultimatum. Move forward seriously. Door. The exhibition is completely off.
What I signed, he signed a real fight, and I signed a real fight. And he got his advance, so there's no reason to make excuses of that. So that's true.
Well, we all look forward to that fight.
I mean, he signed a real fight, and he got his advance. So then now makes excuses. No.
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s statements appear to clash with a major announcement reportedly tied to Netflix on February 23rd, which promoted the idea of a high-stakes professional rematch being broadcast to its massive global audience. The proposed bout would put Mayweather's perfect record on the line, adding huge pressure and intrigue. What makes the situation even more intense is that both his camp and Manny Pacquiao's side were said to have initially supported the deal, making the current disagreement even more controversial.
Ocho,
Everybody don't get it.
Ocho, you got to, and I understand, Chat, I understand about taxes. Uncle Sam, the only mofo that don't work and get half your money.
Hello.
He don't do ish. But got his hand stuck out. And I get it. I hate paying that quarterly payment. I hate it. But you ain't come to get my stuff.
Hey, what are you telling? Listen, it's a select few, You hear me, Uncle Joe? It's a select few that sit high and look low. When it comes to them taxes, they make their own rules.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is being accused of safeguarding his undefeated record by avoiding a real fight, with critics suggesting it reflects fear of a true professional rematch with Manny Pacquiao. At the same time, his lavish lifestyle is coming under fire, with some arguing it poses a bigger threat to his long-term legacy than any opponent ever could.
The way he lives life, you look at the way he does things, the entourage, the women, the jewelry, the bags, it's almost impossible, Unc. And you would understand that, Joe, you would also understand it. It's impossible to maintain a lifestyle like that when you're not still fighting.
Unless you got $200, $300 million coming in.
It's impossible. You know? I mean,
because you got money going out and ain't got
you don't have
in.
enough coming in to maintain it.
I don't care how much you make, Ocho. How much did you keep?
Right.
There you go. It ain't how much you make, it's how much you keep. So imagine you make $1 billion. So in other words, he lives in Vegas. If he made $1 billion, he made $630 million. Now that's what he made. What is his lifestyle? Well, you got 2 jets, You got people, you know, and they said that he had people to watch his
Oscar. De La Hoya is now publicly accusing Floyd Mayweather Jr. of dodging a rematch by breaking agreements and misleading fans. According to De La Hoya, the real issue is Mayweather's fear of risking his perfect 50-0 record. He even claims that Floyd's own father believed De La Hoya did enough to win their first fight, adding fuel to the controversy and turning up the pressure on Mayweather to finally prove himself again.
All the news on Mayweather Pacquiao potentially falling apart. I mean, I have to say this, Mayweather, come on, dude. Fight a real fight. You're still trying to protect your O. Yes, you're 50-0 on paper, but people know you've lost. Your own father said you lost against me back when we fought. And what's crazy is that people don't know that we had a rematch clause for 1 year. And what do? Your ass retires for 1 year and 1 day. Bro, ever since I got beat up by Manny Pacquiao in my last fight, I've wanted to fight every single day, but I couldn't because I wasn't.
Oscar De La Hoya is openly mocking Floyd Mayweather Jr., accusing him of avoiding a real fight with Manny Pacquiao and hiding behind past agreements like their rematch clause. He claims Mayweather chose retirement to protect his perfect 52-0 record. Now, De La Hoya is pushing for a showdown, whether it's a long-awaited rematch or even a bout with Jake Paul, while continuing to question Floyd's willingness to face Pacquiao again.
Given contracts that didn't say the same thing, that would be one of the most unprofessional things you could do, not trying to point to Netflix or whoever else put this together, but something is off. Something's completely off, because you got one person saying, this is a real fight. You got the promotion saying, this is a real fight. You got Floyd Mayweather saying, no, this is an exhibition. There's two things that are happening here. Either somebody messed up in paperwork or in communication or in some form of getting this fight together, misspoke to one of these guys, or Floyd Mayweather is trying to Netflix. That is the only two things that can be possible here. Because we then get the report, as of yesterday, that Floyd Mayweather has already taken a cash advance payment of his purse.
Things are getting increasingly messy. Manny Pacquiao is now claiming that Floyd Mayweather Jr. accepted advance money, making it clear he's done tolerating delays or excuses. Meanwhile, many in the boxing world are labeling this as one of the most chaotic and unprofessional rematch buildups in recent memory. Analyst Wade Plemons has even suggested there may be something suspicious happening behind the scenes, hinting that the entire situation could be part of a larger strategy involving Netflix.
It currently being in jeopardy. I don't even know how that's possible. Who gave him a cash advance before they even got to the fight? I understand like paying some up front to secure the fight, but paying everything? Maybe it's not what it is. Maybe the cash advance is like partially, but still, what? So if this is to be believed, and this is via ESPN, this is not, random Twitter person reporting this. I think Mike Coppinger also reported the same thing. If this is to be believed, Floyd took a cash advance and then undermined the promotion of his own fight to try to protect his 50-0 record and still make a bag.
Wade Plemons insists his information comes from credible sources, adding more weight to the controversy. According to ESPN, the proposed rematch is now in serious jeopardy, especially amid claims that Floyd Mayweather Jr. has already received an upfront payment, something that's raising eyebrows across the boxing world. Wade acknowledges that advance payments aren't unheard of, but says the structure of this deal feels highly unusual. In his view, the situation either points to a scripted build-up or suggests Mayweather could be exploiting the deal with Netflix while cashing out early, which has only deepened the skepticism surrounding the entire event.
Done this for years. He has done this for years, especially after his pro career. When he was doing these exhibitions, he would not show up to things he was obligated to do, take advances. Even the Deji fight, you can ask Deji, I was there. Floyd demanded that they pay him some insane amount of money or he wasn't going to fight Deji while he was at the venue. And they wanted to change gloves and do all this stuff. And I think they actually did it. They paid Floyd to do it. And I've seen this with a bunch of his exhibitions. And obviously we know about the Logan Paul situation, how Floyd shopped his fight to a different company after essentially royalty, like Prince whoever in Dubai, and stole his money. This is
This
insane.
isn't the first time Floyd Mayweather Jr. has been accused of maneuvering his way out of a tough situation. Wade Plemons recalls witnessing a moment live where Mayweather reportedly showed up to a venue but still refused to fight unless he was paid an unusually high fee, reinforcing claims about his negotiating tactics.
That it's a real fight that'll count on their records, and it's going to be at the Sphere. So I'm not sure what Floyd is talking about. I don't know if Floyd got bad advice, but he's contracted, so it would be a breach if not.
I think what puts a damper on Mayweather Pacquiao 2 was Mayweather Pacquiao 1. The big letdown of a fight.
That's another damper.
But this is like, all you have to ask yourself, Gabe, to me about when a fight is made is, are you going to watch it live or not? When it's on, are you going to watch it, yes or no?
I'm definitely watching.
Yeah, me too. So, like, everyone can shut up, right? Because we're all going to watch.
But I would not watch it if it's an exhibition, not necessarily live.
Yeah, you would. You'd still watch it.
I don't really watch all the exhibitions
Yeah,
live.
but whatever they call it, you're going to watch it.
Maybe.
But you're right, though, as an official fight, because it brings in the intrigue.
The boxing world is heating up as Max Kellerman and Mike Coppinger weigh in on the situation. Both suggest Floyd Mayweather Jr. may be searching for a way out, avoiding responsibility to protect his carefully built image. Experts are warning that a move like this could seriously damage his legacy. With talk of a broken agreement and Netflix closely involved, the fallout could carry real consequences.
We just saw Manny draw against a world-class fighter, whatever you want to say about Barrios.
Barrios is...
And Mayweather is right at that age, almost 50, where guys fall off a cliff.
Yep.
And he has the undefeated record to protect.
And
right?
it's Mayweather's identity, right? That's its whole identity.
That's why Mayweather doesn't want it to be a pro fight. Because you want to just safeguard that record.
50 knows a big thing. And if you lose that, it's like, okay, Floyd, you know, so. But I would make an expedition because who's not going to watch it?
It's not up to him. He already signed a contract. It's a real fight.
That's what I don't get. How you sign a contract that you saying it's
about
not?
retiring undefeated. It's interesting because you can retire. A lot of guys have passed Rocky Marciano 49-0. But then they kept fighting and they lost. Chavez. Right? Yeah, Chavez has won. There have been others. By the way, Rocky Marciano was training for a comeback when Floyd Patterson was champion. And I have no way, because he'd have beaten Floyd Patterson.
Max Kellerman believes the reason Floyd Mayweather Jr. is avoiding a real professional fight comes down to fear specifically, the desire to protect his undefeated record. He points out that many all-time greats returned to the ring and accepted losses as part of their legacy. In contrast, Manny Pacquiao recently went the distance with a younger opponent like Mario Barrios, showing willingness to compete at a high level. Kellerman suggests Mayweather, now past his prime, is maybe fueling the current situation just to avoid even a single mark on his record.
Being that it's an official pro fight,
I do get it.
Floyd was probably not advised.
Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, look, obviously Floyd, covets his record and certainly doesn't want to losing a fight when he's, way past his prime and not even active. But he needs the money, clearly. We've seen what's in the news and, I'm not in his pockets or anything, but he's going to make a lot of money and rightfully so. I don't see him turning down a major payday over this, but we'll bear watching. And also, I'm told that further to that, Pacquiao has no interest in this if it's not a real fight.
If I'm Floyd, I'm not fighting unless it's just a regular. If it's a pro fight, I'm not. Why would I do it? I'm old.
Because you need the money.
I don't know if he needs. I ain't getting the man.
Assuming he does.
I don't know if he needs the money or not.
Let's assume he does. That's why he's coming down. Just assume. So, and you're going to make, I don't know.
Rematch is now on shaky ground. Gabriel Rosado believes Floyd Mayweather Jr. may have been advised to avoid a fully professional bout. But rising financial pressure is said to have pushed him into accepting the deal. Reports claim Mayweather collected his purse up front and is now searching for an exit strategy, with critics suggesting the priority is protecting his undefeated record at all costs.
Let me read out something to you here, okay? The main event bout of the boxing program will be a boxing match between Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather. The match will be a professional and sanctioned match and shall count on the official professional records of Mayweather and Pacquiao, and the final rules for which shall be subject to the mutual agreement of Pacquiao and Mayweather and subject to further approval of Netflix.
Okay, so I don't hear exhibition nowhere near in that statement.
The word professional is in this contract 11 times.
Oh, wow.
Another part, and which will be a professional and sanctioned boxing match and shall count on the official professional records of Mayweather and Pacquiao.
J.A.'s Mathur went even further, claiming he has evidence by reading parts of the contract out loud. According to him, the agreement clearly states that the rematch is a professional, officially sanctioned fight. He emphasized that the term professional appears multiple times throughout the document, reportedly around 11 times. He also noted that Floyd Mayweather Jr. signed the contract and has already received an advance purse, adding more fuel to the ongoing controversy